Everyone, and welcome to another Photoshop tutorial. Photoshop is not a program that can do things manually. Photo restoration is not a new thing in Photoshop. We have had the ability to do the photo restoration from the beginning of Photoshop. But the new AI-based photo restoration is a game changer. Before the AI-based photo restoration, you had to spend hours to do the restoration on a picture. But in this video, I show you the power of AI in the new photo restoration tool. So, I have three samples here for you to begin with. That's the second one, and that's the third one. I'm going to start with the very basic one. In this photo, as you can see, there are some areas, some cracks in the picture, and some of the other dust, and also the picture is kind of faded. Now, we could always use the healing brush or the spot healing brush to do the photo restoration, but in this tutorial I'm not going to do that. If you go to the filter, neural filters, it's the new AI based program. You have many choices here. The one that I'm going to use for this tutorial is photo restoration. Just remember that it's on the beta version right now, but it works just fine for me. So when you activate the beta photo restoration tool, the AI automatically detected the subject and also does a little bit of restoration. So here is before and after. You see that the AI did something, but you're wondering why there is nothing to do with the cracks or scratches. That's because the scratch reduction is on 0. First of all, before going to a scratch reduction, I'm going to enhance the photo a little bit. There we go. And enhance the face. I think the face is good, but I'll give it a try to go to almost 70. That's better. Now, see what happens. I can move it. Usually I start with about 50%, and it's working right now because it does the power of your computer to do the restoration. There we go. In no time, the picture is clean. So here is before and after. I suggest that always store your restored image into a new layer rather than the same layer. Store it in a new layer and then click OK. There we go. Here is after and here is before. You see that without spending any extra time, Photoshop, just the AI, just did the job for me. Now, of course, I can go and do more adjustments, more cleaning if needed, but the heavy lifting was done by Photoshop. In the second example, again, it's an old photo. It has some scratches, some dust, and the quality, the sharpness is not there. I'm going to do the same thing. Going to filter, neural filter. Photoshop recognized two faces here, and I'm going to activate photo restoration. See what happens. There we go. This is before and after. It's a lots of improvement right here. I don't think it needs any photo enhancement or enhanced face because it looks good as it is, but it does need the scratch reduction. Again, I start at about 50 and then I can make a decision to go more or less. So let's see what happens. There we go. Here is before and after. Now, if you notice here around the lips, we have a little bit of artifact. See that? That's why I wanted to have it on a new layer. The reason is, after doing it, I can create a mask and then I can select my brush tool, go for the black, black is concealing, and I can easily remove that part. So here is before and after. Lots of enhancement on the face, on the eyes, and the overall clarity of the photo. This is a very powerful tool. Before using the AI-based program, I had to go and fix all of these little areas, and it's a time consuming. Now, to show the extra power, I will call it extra power of this photo restoration, I'm going to go for a color photo. Again, there are some dust on the negative that was transferred into the picture. So let's see how it does with the color film or color picture. Again, neural filters. It recognizes the face and photo restoration. Beautiful. It did the enhancement on the face, nothing about the scratches or the dust, but the face is clean, the hair is very nice. You may think that, okay, it's too much of the face, it looks very fake. So that's why you have the adjustment here. I'm going to drop the enhanced face. Now it looks better. So here is before, after. Big improvement. Now it's time to go for scratch reduction. Around 50% again, I start from there. And if I need to go higher or lower, I make the decision later. There we go. It's beautiful, it's clean, it's nice. Here is before and after. So I hope that this little tutorial helped you to understand the power of AI-based photo restoration and start to use that. Just a quick note that if you need help with Photoshop and Lightroom, we do offer Photoshop and Lightroom private lessons in person or online. So if you are far away from our office and you want to enjoy learning Photoshop and Lightroom, feel free to contact us and we can have the virtual classroom for you and going from there. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for our next episode of Lightroom and Photoshop tutorial.